Hello everyone, my name is Samiksha Shetty and we are at Club Mahindra Varka in Goa. Today's session is all about strengthening your foundation for inversions such as headstand, shoulder stand and handstand, but we're going to do a milder version of handstand. And you're watching it at Yoga Retreat presented by Club Mahindra. Sit in Sukhasana with your eyes closed. That is one foot in front of the other. Relax your shoulders but keep your spine uplifted. Focus on your breath and detach yourself from your surroundings. Long deep inhales and exhales. Gently drop your chin and open your eyes. Take your right hand across your head and gently pull towards the right side. Drop your shoulders down and feel the stretch. Release. Take your left hand across the head. Drop the shoulders down and pull sideways. Long deep breaths and release. Gently look up and down. Inhale up and down. Feel the neck stretch up and tuck your chin down. Release. Roll your shoulders backwards a few times. Proper round circles. And now forward. Full circles, just warming up your shoulders. Extend your hands sideways and open and close your palms. Just a few times. Wrist rotation clockwise. And now anti-clockwise. Release your hands. Take your right hand across the left knee and twist to the left side, pulling the belly in. Left hand across the right knee, twisting to the right side. Back to center. Take your hands in eagle pose. Wrap your left hand over and above the right. Join your palms and stretch your elbows and palms upwards, getting a nice shoulder stretch. Belly pulled in and release. Switch sides. Wrap your right hand over and across the left. Stretch upwards. Long deep breaths. And release. Take both your feet in front of you. Take your left leg on the bottom and right leg on the top. Heels on the side of your hips and knees stacked over each other. Gomukh Asana, cow's pose. Take your left hand on top, right hand from the bottom, grab your hands and forward bend. Long deep breaths. Elbows stay lifted and inhale, come up. Release your hands and release your legs. Take your right leg on the bottom and left leg exactly over it, knees over each other and heels on the sides of your hip. Take the right hand from top, left hand from the bottom, from behind and grab your fingers. And forward bend. If this is hard, you can always use a belt or a stole. Elbows are up. And inhale, release the hands. And release the legs. Grab your elbows above your head and arch your back, pushing your chest forward. And exhale, pull the chest in. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine, hunching. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round your spine inwards. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Come onto your fours. Your palms are right below your shoulders. Feet flat, and now rock your body forward and backward to create mobility in your wrists and stretch your wrists. Keep rocking, and now turn your palms inwards. The back of the palm is on the floor, fingertips facing your knees, and push into your palms, pushing your hips back and getting a good stretch on the wrist. And release. Take your palms facing each other. Your fingertips are facing each other. The back of the palm is on the floor, and move from side to side. Keep pushing away from the ground onto your knuckles and sway from side to side. Now place your palms down on the floor, fingertips facing in opposite directions, and take circles, pressing into the ground, clockwise and then anti-clockwise. Now, palms on the floor, fingertips facing you. This is the opposite of the previous one. Push into the ground and round your spine. And release. Come into a standing pose. We're going to open our shoulders next. Take your left hand and place it on the wall, fingertips facing downwards. And gently turn your waist facing your back to the wall. Keep turning but relax your shoulders. And release. Take the other hand, place it on the wall, fingertips facing downwards, and slowly keep turning till your back turns towards the wall. Hands straight. Feel a good stretch around your hands and release. Puppy dog stretch. Take both your hands and stretch it against the wall. Now extend your feet backwards and drop your chest down. Create a good arch in your spine. Don't let your chest lift off the wall. If your neck hurts, you can look on either side. Keep dropping your chest down till you're comfortable. And release. Let's do a quick drill. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, maximum forward bend. Walk your hands into plank and walk back. Forward bend. Inhale, stretch your hands up. Exhale, forward bend. Walk your hands into plank. Walk your hands back into forward bend. Inhale, stretch your hands up. Exhale, maximum forward bend. Walk your hands into plank. Walk back in. Forward bend. Inhale, stretch all the way up. Exhale, forward bend. Walk your hands into plank. Walk your hands back in. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inch walk your hands to plank. Walk your hands back in. Forward bend. And inhale, stretch all the way up once again. And release. Come onto your knees. And gently drop your palms down, going onto your elbows. Extend both your legs back into a plank. This is a low plank. Keep your pelvic floor tucked, push away from the ground and be on your tiptoes. Engage your core and your entire body. Gently release. Next, come onto your palms. Your chest should be between your hands. Extend one leg, then extend the other. Tuck the pelvic floor, push away from the ground, be on your tiptoes. Long deep breaths, engage the entire body and gently release. Next up, come into plank position. From here, we are going to go into shoulder taps. Right hand touching the left shoulder, left hand touching the right shoulder. Engage your belly. A small drill to strengthen your core and your shoulders. Keep breathing. Engage the belly and be on your toes. And release. Next, come into plank position and go into low plank. Swift movements between high plank and low plank. Equal reps on the right and the left, engaging the entire body, strengthening your shoulders and your core, which is very important for inversions. Go into downward facing dog. Pulling the belly in, pike the hip. Take your right hand and place it behind your back. So we're in a three-legged downward facing dog variation. You're balancing on your left hand and both your legs. Let's switch hands. Balance on the right hand and place your left hand behind your back. Push away using your right hand. Pull the belly in and gently release. Now get your feet together. Inhale, raise the right leg all the way up. Balancing on the left leg and both your hands. Keep pushing away from the ground and release. Inhale, take the left leg all the way up. Extend the legs and split them apart, balancing on your hands. And release. Slowly bend your knees and release into child's pose. Take a few breaths here and relax your entire body between your knees. Sit in Vajrasana. Interlock your hands in front of you and inhale, stretch your hands above your head. Exhale down. Inhale, stretch upwards. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, just releasing the shoulders. Next, come into dolphin pose. Place your palms in front of you and then lift up. Try to get your feet as flat as possible, but the main focus is on your spine. You can either look towards your feet or between your elbows. Push away from the ground. Your head is off the ground. And now gently come onto your tiptoes, piking your hip above your elbows. Taking all the weight over your shoulders and elbows, looking between your palms. And gently release and go into child's pose. Long deep breaths. Interlock your hands again. Inhale, stretch all the way up and release. Inhale up, release. Once more. Inhale up and release. Feel free to perform dolphin pose 2 to 3 times. Next is L-shape handstand. Start by sitting on the floor facing the wall, feet against the wall. The distance between the wall and your hip is the distance in your L-shape handstand. Place your palms where your hips were. Palms are shoulder width apart. Now gently walk your legs up onto the wall. Try to get your feet as parallel to the floor as possible. Your entire leg is parallel. Your belly is tucked in. Do not arch your spine and keep pushing away from the ground. Either look between your palms or at the wall. Gently release. Let's repeat. First you can go in downward facing dog and then lift one leg and then the other. You can walk your legs down in case you feel you're higher than a right angle. You should look like the shape L, that's why L-shape handstand. Push away from the ground and gently release. Lie down on the mat. Let's go into Sarvangasana. First, lift your hips in bridge pose. Take your palms under the hip for support. Gently lift both your legs up. With the help of your hands, keep pushing your spine forward towards your face. Try to get your shoulders, hip, knee, and toes all in one line. Take your elbows inwards and keep pushing your hip towards your face. Long deep breaths. If you're comfortable here, you can always release your hands for an advanced level. And gently get your knees to your chest and release. Last one for today is the headstand. Let's start by the frame of your headstand. Grab your elbows and place it on your floor. Now open your hands and make a fist. That is your frame. Place 4 fingers from your hairline. That is the crown of your head. Now place the crown right before your fingers, that's between your wrists. Lift up. Bend one leg and slowly lift the other. And if you're ready, go all the way up. Pull the belly in and breathe. If you're not ready, you can always stay at dolphin pose. Gently release your legs back onto the floor and go into child's pose. Thank you.